Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Greg. You all ready for St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, you know it. It's my favorite day of the week.
Got your leprechaun outfit all ready to go?
Well, you know, I got hired out for a couple of receptions.
Sure.
So,
I see you're wearing the shoes already.
Yeah, I am. I got my shoes. I would show them, but I just can't. I'm not flexible.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me. Al-Qaeda doesn't like Fox News. Greg, you read that quote from bin Laden about how Obama is the, quote, head of infidelity, and you said you had no idea what that meant?
Yes.
I would think it means he's the leader of the infidels.
Oh, I was thinking that he was, cheats on his wife.
No. It's infidelity to Allah.
But then he should have said infidels, not infidelity.
No, he shouldn't have.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Or what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Andy, you said that bin Laden thought that assassinating the president would be a good idea because Biden become president would lead America into a crisis. Only shows how important it is that someone pick a good vice presidential candidate, which is a good point. But also, he's wrong about Biden, right? I mean, whatever you think of Biden, he's not some unseasoned rookie. The guy knows his way around Washington.
Oh, I'm not dissing on Biden at all. I'm just talking about the 2012 election and just how important it is. No, let's not get into my political views too much.
Okay.
Andy, continue to focus on our political views.
Okay. All right. Congressman, you made the point about bin Laden not understanding America regarding how we would react if our president were assassinated, that he didn't realize that it's far more likely that what it would have done is bring us together, which is great, except I was going to make the same point, so you kind of screwed me.
Well, let's not get into my political views.
Yeah, wouldn't want to do that.
I'm with Anna.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my Pilates routine.
Pilates.
Yeah. How's that going, by the way?
I took the Pontius Pilates, and it just keeps backfiring on me.
Yeah. Never heard that
He
joke.
is the king of terrible puns today.
Never heard that joke before.
Yeah.
Liz, you mentioned that bin Laden was concerned about branding and also talked about, I think one of the names he was thinking about changing to was really long, was Taifad al-Wahid wal-Jihad or something. I'm thinking either Qaeda Burger or maybe QFC.
Hey, I'm liking QFC.
Yeah. Nice and short. Everyone loves fried chicken.
Yeah.
Obama no longer.
Long John.
Osama.
Long John Qaeda. I'm just going to keep name Applebee, Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, no.
I'm just going to keep
Qaeda Hut.
Yeah.
Qaeda Hut.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I just did two really awful ones.
Yeah.
Qaeda King.
Qaeda King.
Okay.
Now you're just piling on.
Yeah.
Greg, you mentioned that bin Laden's emails show that he was a fan of Red Eye. In fact, I talked to a couple of intel sources earlier today. They told me that when Gaddafi wrote to bin Laden that Fox News should die in her anger, bin Laden responded that he agreed, except, or quote, except for that show that comes on late at night with the tiny Jew host and the mid-time Jew in the other room who sometimes is also hosting, and the sidekick of Repulsion. Truly, they are making me have the giggles, and I am loving the videos with the kiddies. Also, is Bill gay? I cannot decide. Anyway, death to America. So,
Yeah.
I think he's been tweeting me.
Well, you know, that sounds like somebody who really watches the show.
no, he's clearly a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that such intelligence could be leaked.
I have sources, Congressman. Yeah. Also interesting, Adam Gaddan's actual job title with Al-Qaeda, senior fellow.
No, interesting.
Senior fellow.
Who knew?
He had his czars, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Brooklyn Pay What You Feel restaurant closes. Okay, here's the thing. The restaurant owner says changing to Pay What You Feel isn't what killed her business, but that it didn't help. Liz, my theory is that people don't want to pay what they feel because it's more work. You don't want to have to, when you're done, figure out what you owe, and then you're probably going to end up paying too much because you don't want to seem cheap. It's just not worth the hassle.
I think I have a headache at that explanation.
I think, yeah, but you know what it is? It's like taking the formula, when you have to formulate a tip and applying it to yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
All you have to do is
All
move
right,
the
yeah, I get what you're
decimal.
saying.
Come on.
Sorry, you're too smart for me, Andy Levy.
No, I don't think that's it. I think I probably just spoke really poorly. Bill, you said the problem with Pay What You Feel is that most people in Williamsburg feel like they're broke. Dude, getting a job is so last year, dude.
Thank you. You've been seeing my column in the Williamsburg Hip Cat Times.
Gazette.
Comes. You know what? They call it the weekly, but it comes out once a month.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
You're not going to control me, world.
You know what? Other weeklies come out weekly.
Thank you.
Kidding me?
Whatever.
UN Council adopts report praising Gaddafi's human rights record. Congressman, you said this is no surprise to you, which, yeah, obviously. Do you think should we kick the UN out of the country? Is it time for that?
No, but I think we should start a liberty alliance with other free nations. We should reduce our contributions to the UN to that which the lowest tyrannical nation pays. Because in the end, Andy, as you know, we're outnumbered at the UN. Non-free countries are in a majority as opposed to free countries. This is not Franklin Roosevelt's dream, nor is it Mr. Gutfeld's dream of a gerbil on a treadmill chasing world peace.
It ain't on a treadmill.
Yeah, and it ain't chasing world peace.
Yeah. By the way, Congressman, the correct answer to that question would have been yes.
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 I told you, don't bring my political views into this.
Liz, you said all these people do at the UN is sit around and have meetings and issue meaningless proclamations. First of all, not entirely fair. It's hard work finding ways to blame everything on Israel.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right.
Do that.
Yeah,
and
it takes a long time.
Secondly, not fair to say that all they do is sit around. Sometimes their troops rape people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we have to issue a proclamation about that, too.
Yeah. Okay, we are all one percenters. I think this story's stupid. As Bill alluded to, international standards are meaningless. You can't even equate the cost of living in different areas of America. So what's the point of comparing incomes in different countries?
I'm on camera.
You are.
FaceTime. I should put that to my clips.
Yeah. Lastly, Greg, you mentioned that St. Patrick's Day is on Saturday, which will mean an explosion of vomit.
Yes.
There's a new study out of Baylor University that shows that actually, no matter what day of the week it falls on, more vomit is created on St. Patrick's Day than any other day of the year.
Yeah. And by the way, it's a great opportunity for people who are into certain kinds of aerobic activity, like hopping and jumping, because if you have to go anywhere, you just have to keep hopping over vomit.
Yes.
It's you can burn 700, 800 calories in an hour.
I think I just threw up in my mouth. This conversation.
That's a good place to keep it, though. I'll tell you that.
Also, I should point
That's
out,
nature's glove compartment in your mouth.
I probably should point out that that study from Baylor University I completely made up.
I had that feeling.
Yeah.
Don't trust
It
Baylor.
sounded great.
Yeah.
I know.
I think the UN had a proclamation on that.
They probably did. Hey, Anna, did you have something you wanted to give to Greg?
Yes, I have a treat. So I don't normally get to watch Red Eye because I'm not normally up, but I do watch the 5 when I get home. And I saw yesterday, the day before, you've been doing a deviled egg contest.
Yes.
And the winner gets to have a book, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, here they are. I made these for you today in a New York kitchen, which is really hard. You know, I'm from the South, so you have to bring a gift whenever
What's
you
the
come
recipe?
Anywhere. It's very simple. Just a little bit of Old Bay mixed in with light mayonnaise.
Is Old Bay a horse?
If you want it to be.
And I noticed that they're a St. Patrick's Day green. How long did you age them for that?
But listen. So I really have to get a signed copy from you. I'm giving it to my former co-host at Fox Charlotte, Derek James. He's your biggest fan, and he listens to you on satellite radio all the time on his way into work.
These are great.
So.
Why are you eating that like Mickey Rourke in 9.5 weeks?
I've had
You're eating it like a mailman in a bar at 4 in the morning.
You were only looking at it that way. You were Mike Ambassador. By the way, I've eaten 4 of these. This is my fifth.
What are you, Cool Hand Luke?
What do they taste like? I want to taste the Old Bay part of it.
All right.
I've never had a deviled egg before.
Just a hint.
All right, thank you, Andy.
Thank you for the deviled egg.
Lost him. There he is, just relaxing.
Andy, you are missing out. You better get down here.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They really are good.
That's
Go
amazing.
do the show or something.